Scoot closer. Hey YouTube, it's Sharice here, and as you can see, I already have my base done. My foundation is on, highlighter, and my brows are on. I'm about to, even though my skin is still having somewhat of a breakout, it's not going to be that bad to edit. I might not even edit it because I mean that's kind of the reality of life. You break out sometimes. But I'm about to do a photo shoot for Pata Jewelry. I've been talking about them a lot. That's where I got all these beautiful nose studs you guys have seen me wear lately from, and we have decided to collaborate. So I'm gonna shoot some pictures for her so she can advertise on her website. Oh yes, thank you. This is a champagne pop. I don't want it to be too strong because I know in the natural light it's going to be like grrr. So we are going to not turn it up too much. But let me tell you what's on my face. For primer, I used the NYX Angel Veil. I really do love this primer, but I feel like it clogs my pores, so I don't use it all the time, only for special occasions. My dog is barking. Nola June Louise, come here. Nola June Louise, hey. I just like shut her in here. Come here. Oh. Stay up here. Say hi to the people. Here's Nola. Look at her. But yeah, Nola's in here now. What was I talking about? Oh, this is primer. It's a really great primer, but I feel like it kind of clogs my pores, so I only use it for special occasions. For foundations, I did a cocktail of some of my current favorites. Sorry, y'all, I'm kind of hot. That's why I have my hands in here. Kind of hot. I did a cocktail of one of my most favorite foundations, the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I have the shade G110, but this is too light and too golden for me right now because your girl got her band tan. I mean, we can see the difference right here, but it matches more so with my chest. I always look ashy on camera, but I promise you, when you see the pictures, I am the same shade. Anyways, that's one of the foundations I mixed. The next one, I mixed in some of the CoverGirl Matte Made True Blend in D80. I love this. It is so transfer resistant. This is the most transfer resistant foundation I own, and I just really love the matteness of it and how long wearing it is. And then the last foundation I mixed in is a little bit of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Deep Cool, which is like my perfect match right now, is Deep Cool. So I just mixed those three together just to get the perfect shade and the long wear that I'm going to need, even though I won't even be wearing this makeup for that long. Highlighter, I already told y'all I use Champagne Pop from Becca. Oh, that's the old school. I literally just put this thing on. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. Here it is. Champagne Pop looks like this. Champagne Pop is really, really pretty. This is the Jaclyn Hill color that she created with Becca, and I just love it so much. Even on my darker skin tone, I think it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I decided to wear that. And I wanted to wear that one specifically because the jewelry she sent me, y'all, I am hot in here. The jewelry she sent me is gold and silver. So I didn't want to do anything like trophy wife that is super gold, because when I put in the silver jewelry, it would kind of clash. Then I didn't want to do my Amrezy, which is more like cool tone, like champagne silvery, because then when I wear gold jewelry, it won't match as much. So me trying to decide what I look to do, what colors to wear, since I'm going to be modeling both gold and silver jewelry, has been a little bit of a struggle. I feel like I want to do black lipstick. I don't know. I just feel like black lipstick. It's bold. And she likes really experimental kind of makeup and like hair. I didn't even do my hair yet. My hair isn't done. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. But she likes really experimental makeup and looks, you know, more alternative looking looks. And now that it's officially fall, I mean, I feel like it's okay to wear black lipstick. And I think I'm going to do purple eyes because I feel like the purple will look good with gold or silver jewelry. I'm not sure. It's really like difficult to figure out what exactly I'm going to do. I don't want to do a black smoky eye. I thought about doing green, like a matte green smoky eye, but I don't know. I just don't feel like doing that today. Like I'm weird, and I just don't feel like doing that. I feel like I'm going to go with the whole purple black vibe. So let's go ahead and see how we're gonna get this rolling. So I'm gonna start with the Norvina palette. This is gonna be a huge piece of the look today. And I haven't really done a super colorful look this palette yet. So you can see how this works on deeper skin. It's great, it's beautiful if you like purples and rose golds and pinky colors. I mean, it's beautiful. So we're gonna start with this shade right here, Passion. We're gonna use that as the transition shade. And I'm gonna use the brush that the palette comes with because I really do like these little brushes from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to apply this into my upper crease area. I'm going to be wearing probably all black or the gray dress I wore in the first few photos I took for her, because the focus is going to be on the jewelry, which is all nose jewelry, and the makeup. So look at that, such a pretty transition. And I like the shade because it has a little bit of plum to it. So that's why we're going to use that since we're doing a purple look. Oh, for my brows, I use my Wet n Wild retractable eyebrow or eyeliner pencil, but I use it on my brows. And then I just went through with an old mascara to kind of set the hairs in place that I do have. I was so tired yesterday. Like, band is exhausting. And this is my first time doing band while having a full-time teaching position. And yeah, it's been a lot. It's been, I don't want to say it's been a struggle. I've just been exhausted. I've been able to manage both very well. Like, they're not really affecting each other, but I've just been so tired. And I feel like I just don't really have much time for anything else, which I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen, but I just don't like that. I don't really have time to see Daniel. It's really, like, only Sundays are our only time to spend together, but Sundays are also the days that I have to do all my cleaning, right, my lesson plans, because during the week I don't really have too much planning time during the week. And also I just like to take breaks at school. It's like I like to do all my planning kind of in one day on Sundays, and then my lessons are set for the entire week. And then on those few moments during the school day that I do have to, like, just sit and relax and breathe, I don't like to plan during those times. I like to eat a snack. I like to visit other classrooms. I like to just check my mailbox. I like to walk through the halls. I just like to kind of relax and take it easy because I've already taught all day. I want to sit and, like, think about what I'm teaching next during the school week. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it, but I don't want to have, like, write it all out on paper and be official. I just kind of like to relax during those times. I will organize my classroom. I will just do anything that basically isn't writing lesson plans on paper. So I like to do my planning on the weekend, which this month it's not really that difficult or hard because it's Hispanic Heritage Month. So from now until October 15th, I kind of already have a set, this is what we're doing. Like, we learn about the culture of the country, we learn about their flag, then we listen to some traditional music from that country, we learn about some artists that live in America, so Cuban American, Mexican American, whatever the country is, American artists from that country that they know of. So, like, Stefflon Don, Louis Fonsi, who else? And some people that are just famous in America, even though they're from Hispanic and Latin countries. So that's fun because it's like, and then we'll actually listen to a snippet of some of their music, whether it be the instrumental track or the actual song, if it's school appropriate, or if there's a clean version that truly is clean. And I just put that on my lower lash line as well. I'll see what I'll do here. And we listen to that, which is really fun because the kids, like, make that connection. Like, oh, I know that song. I know they were from this country, had heritage from that country. And that's really cool. Then we will learn a dance or kind of try to do a dance from that country, which takes up most of my class time because we really do try and break it down and do it to the best of our ability. I'm now going to go in with the shimmer shade Drama from this palette. It is that nice dark shimmery purple. And I'm going to place this in the outer V area, this outer portion of my crease and lid. I'm keeping it quite low with a Alamar like flat brush. So good, just to start creating some depth. You see that? You see that? We are going to go with a little bit of black though in the outer V as well, but this is what we're starting with. Then we try and learn a dance, and then we end class with my older kids. They have some questions to answer about what they've learned for their notes, because they will have a summative assessment at the end of this unit on all the different countries, the musical artists, the dances, the flags, the instruments. Oh, we talk about the instruments from the country as well. They will have a summative assessment, but on this summative assessment, I said for the first 5 minutes, you're allowed to use your resource, which the resource is going to be their notes that they should be taking, all the questions that they've answered, which will be similar to the questions that will be on the test. Not exactly, and I explained that to them. It may not be exactly the same, but the questions I'm asking you in class are like a study guide to help you prepare for the test at the end. So they get, for the first 5 minutes, they get to use their notes in their iPad, and then they have to put those away. Because it is going to be kind of a big test, because it's about lots and lots of different countries, lots of different information. They learn about a lot of different musicians. I give them a lot of options too, because one musician might stick out more to somebody because they play the guitar versus somebody who sings. So I try and make it to where it kind of fits everybody's individual interest, so that everyone can be successful. And that means that there can be a variety of answers on the test as well, which makes it a little bit more interesting for me to grade. Just saying. Good girl. Nola's laying on the floor now. So I'm just really packing this on this outer part of my lid. I'm also taking it up to the crease a little bit. Now I'm going to blend the edges with the Passion shade. That shade we first applied into the crease. Just going to go over the edges just to make sure that everything is nice and seamless. All right, I'm liking how this look is going so far. We're gonna take that same Drama shade, that beautiful purple. It has beautiful micro glitter. It's got some green micro glitters in it, some pink micro glitter. It's a really, really pretty shade. I'm gonna put that on the outer part of my lower lash line using the same brush. Like the outer half. The shimmers in this palette are great. The shadows in here are kind of soft. They're very pigmented, so you will get some fallout if you like press too hard. So my advice is don't go in too hard when you're using this palette. All right. For the lid color, we're gonna go bold. This is gonna be kind of the really, really pretty lid color. And then we're gonna use, I love this shade so much. I've only put it in my inner corners. We're gonna use the shade Celestial on our lid. This purple right there. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna wipe this brush off that I've been using, and I'm gonna use it to apply this to my lid. It's not really picking up on the brush. Yeah, it's not really picking up on this brush. Yeah, it's not really picking up on the brush. What I kind of just did is I kind of went in and just cut my crease using this shade on the tip of the brush. You can kind of see that faint purple line right here. But I'm kind of doing a soft cut crease just so I don't go above that. That's kind of a technique I like to use for when I'm applying these really intense shimmer shades. So I kind of go in and outline where I don't want it to go above. You see that? Boom. So this is me being pretty much lazy, not using concealer and all that. I don't like to do all that. I like to keep my looks fairly simple and easy to follow. All right, I'm gonna go with my finger in this Celestial shade and really start to pack this onto my lid. This one is more firmly pressed than some of the other shimmers I've used in this palette, so I'm really having to keep digging in there to build it up. But boy, is it pretty. And we might go in with another layer that's damp over top of this layer. But right now, just kind of the initial application. Now I'm going back in with the brush. And my camera is not giving the shadow justice. It is so pretty. By the way, if you were affected by the hurricane, I hope that you were able to go home and that like nothing is too damaged where you live and like your kids are able to go to school and everything and that there's not too bad of flooding in your area and that the waters have started to go down where you live. Thankfully, in my area during the hurricane, we were barely affected at all. I think some people lost power for maybe a max of 2 days, maybe 3 days in the surrounding areas near where I live. I think a couple trees fell down, but nothing extreme. There were a couple like big trees I saw on the news that fell down in Rock Hill, but nothing like, I don't think anyone died in my area, you know, like nothing that serious, like no deaths. So if you are in an area where there were deaths and just more damage, I pray that things are starting to resume to their normal state and that, you know, your life isn't interrupted. So there we go, the cut crease with this purple. It is absolutely stunning. It is so pretty, this purple. It's so pretty. I mean, wow. Wow. So right now, I'm just going to put some water on my finger. I'm going to tap off the excess water. So my finger's still a little bit damp. I'm going into Celestial, the lid color, the purple. And I'm going to apply a little bit of this with a damp finger to the lid, focusing kind of on the center of the lid, just to get it to pop a little bit more. Even though I'm telling you in person, it's more popping than what it looks like on camera. So going in with the damp is really going to pump it up. And then I'm going to go in with the brush. I'm going to dampen that a little bit. And then really intensify going up towards the cut crease that we made. I mean, look at that. Ooh, too much water. Tapping off the excess water. Going in, get some eyeshadow. I mean, if that ain't just beautiful. So now that we've got it nice and intense and opaque on the lid, we're going to wipe this same brush off. Going back into the Drama shade, that deeper shimmery purple that we put out here, I'm going to tap that and blend the two together. You see, we're blending. We're blending. We're blending those two together. Blending the two together. I'm gonna take some more Celestial and blend right over where the two are meeting on my finger. All right. All right, all right. I really like that. So I'm actually going to take Drama, that darker purple shade. I'm going to take that across my entire lower lash line. I'm going to be I got a bunch in my eye just now on accident. It happens sometimes. Taking that across my entire lower lash line though. Yo, this eye is watering real bad. This always happens to me. It's okay. I will live. I will survive. Nola, you okay? Hurt your tummy, mama. Then I'm going to take Passion, which is the crease shade we use. I'm going to run that right underneath. So I'm kind of smoking it out in a sense. This look is very intense. We're about to intensify it even more. I love the lid color though. All right, so to intensify this look even more, we're going to use some black eyeshadow. I'm trying to decide what black eyeshadow I'm going to use. Why do I have the Addams Family stuck in my head? Let's go into this Nightingale Pretty Vulgar palette. This is a really dark, smoky palette. I'm going to use the shade All Nighter, which is like a matte black down here. I'm going to use a brush I normally use for my my inner corner. I'm going to take the black on this brush. And I'm going to start to apply that right in this outer V area. And I'm also taking it right to connect to that where we did the cut crease, just to intensify and add a little bit more contrast right there. It's very, very pigmented. It's very smooth to go on. Like I'm barely applying any pressure. Nola is nosing me in the leg while I'm trying to do this. Nola, sit. Sit. Good mommy. I'm almost done. Now she done jumped up on my leg. She done jumped up on my leg. You can see her ear right here. Her face, her little face. Boom. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly add some of this black in this outer area. Like I'm going on the very edge of the look. Onto the very edge. I'm kind of making a little cat eye shape. Like so. I'm going to take the brush, this flat brush. I'm going back into that deep plum shade we use. An Urbina palette called Drama. And now I'm going to blend that into the black. So that it's not like this harsh line. It just kind of fades to the black. Real pretty. I'm going to go on with this other brush. I'm going to take the shade After Midnight, which is more of a gray tone. I'm going to just dip in there just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and blend out the edges of the black with the gray. Just a little bit of the shade, using another Alamar brush. Oh, Jim. I love you, Nola. Really blending that out. Yes, that added the intensity I want. And now, lastly, to soften it up a little bit, we're going to go back into the Norvina palette and take Passion, which is the original shade that we used in the crease, and the same brush from the palette. And I'm going to go over the edges of what we just did to make sure that this plum is still peeking out on the edges. Talking about a day look. This is definitely not a day look. And just for some extra precision, I'm going to wet this little liner brush from Aesthetica. And I'm going in with Celestial, which is our lid color. And I'm going to really intensify the cut of the crease, which is really soft because we're not using, we didn't use a base, we didn't use a concealer to really make that drastic contrast. So I like to call it a soft cut crease, even though it is like very obvious that that was done, but I still feel like it's on the softer side. And I can also use this brush to really get into the crevices of the inner part of my eye. But I'm just gonna make sure that line is nice and defined. You see that? And everything just slowly fades to black. It gets darker on the outer corner, and that's what I wanted. So we are done with eyeshadow. I am gonna do some eyeliner. We're gonna go in with the NYX matte liquid liner. I think with a black lip, this is gonna be really pretty. And the jewelry is really gonna pop on my skin. In contrast with all the darkness, the jewelry will be the light. Purple is also a really good color for brown eyes. We're gonna do a very small wing. Like really, really small, as you can see. I really just want a smoothie. We're gonna get smoothies. That's part of our plans. I said I'll be there by 2. It is about to be 2 and 4 minutes. So I'm gonna say I'll be there by 3-ish, maybe 3:15. I haven't even decided what I want to eat yet. All I know is that I really want a smoothie. And surprisingly, I don't even feel that hungry, even though all I ate today was some peanut butter crackers. I had some tea, some hot tea, and some cold green tea. Nola June, I hear you. I hear you, Mama. It's okay. It's okay. You don't want to hang out with me, Nola? So my little wings came out slightly different, but that's okay. We're done with liner. It's a really thin line, but it really helps to define my eyes. We're gonna go with a mixture of the Falsies, the Push-Up Drama, or the Push-Up Angel, and some Monster Big from Lancome. I have like a little deluxe sample. I'm gonna put this one on first. I love the way this came out. So pretty. And the micro glitter in here is so pretty too. Like, I wish y'all could see the micro glitter inside of these shadows, because it's super pretty. I'm so sad I missed the day when this was 50% off. This mascara is 50% off at Ulta during the 21 Days of Beauty. I missed it because I really do like it. I've never tried it before until I got this deluxe sample, but I had heard my coworkers always talk about how great it is. And honestly, I used to be a huge fan of drugstore mascaras, but then I switched to using high-end ones because I kept getting gratis from Ulta of high-end mascaras. And I was like, I got used to those, and then I was like thinking that the drugstore ones perform just as well, but I do see difference now that I've tried to go back to drugstore mascaras. I just have not been impressed, really. Like, I just have to build so much, where I feel with some higher end ones, like I only have to do like 2 coats, but with my drugstore ones, I'm having to do like 4 and 5 coats just for my lashes to even look like they're there. And to me, that's really annoying, because who has time for that, you know? Who really has the time to do all that? I think I'm gonna do 2 puffs for this shoot. 2 puffs. That's like experimental for me. And I just think it will look really pretty. So I just washed my hair yesterday, so my curls are really nice and defined. My hair hasn't even dried all the way, especially in the center. Even though I did have band camp outside, we were outside, but I had my hair in one low ponytail, so the center of my hair didn't dry. I do have a little bit of eyeshadow fallout on my face, but it's nothing crazy. And as you see, my face is super matte. I didn't even need to like brush over it. The foundation combo that I just used, like 3 really matte foundations with the NYX Angel Veil primer, like my face is not going anywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure if I slept on my back, I could wear this same makeup to school tomorrow to teach in. I'm really just trying to use one mascara. I don't really feel like switching to the Maybelline one. See, these lashes are looking decent. This mascara works great on my bottom lashes, like really good. Yes. Okay, things are starting to come together. Oops, I just got some mascara on my hand. I accidentally touched the top of the packaging. I forgot to tell you guys what powders I use in my face. I know I forgot something. So I used Coty Airspun. And then I just went into the hollows of my cheek and around the perimeter of my face with the Black Radiance pressed mineral powder in the shade Ebony, which is actually deeper than my skin tone, but it makes a great contour. It looks really nice and natural, and it has a little bit of warmth to it, so it's almost like a bronzer shade for me. And then I just put Sephora Micro Smooth powder all over to just blend everything together. And that was it for powders. This eyebrow looks so good compared to this one. This one's like okay. This one's like amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go with a little bit of the Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Angel. Specifically for this eye because the eyelashes are wanting to stick together. And to really help lift lashes. I just got a glob of mascara. There we go. I did smear it a little bit, but I got the glob off. Just to really help lift. Lift, lift, lift. Okay, I'm done with mascara. Okay, done with mascara. Surprisingly, I did this look a lot faster than I thought I would because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I just had a feeling I wanted to do purple. I'm glad I stuck with it because I like the way everything has turned out. So to fix the lid where I accidentally got a little bit of mascara on, I'm gonna go in with that small detail brush I normally use for my inner corner that I put the black on and used in the outer V area of my eye. I'm gonna take the shade Celestial onto this. I'm just gonna tap her right over top of where the mascara smudge, and now you can't even see it anymore. Just pressing it on. Nola, your tummy making all sorts of noise over there. Do you need to go poop, Nola? You just look depressed. Nola looks depressed. She does not like to be in the bathroom with me. All right. Let's do the lips. I'm gonna do a black lip. I think that'll just really go with the look. I also think I might add some prismatic purple highlighter from Becca. Let's stay with Becca. Or prismatic amethyst. It looks like this. It's definitely purple. So I'm gonna take the same highlighter brush. I'm gonna mix a little bit of that. Just, wow, that's really pretty. So we're just gonna do a quick little wash of that onto the highest points. I'm also gonna put a little bit down the bridge of my nose, whatever's left on this brush. And the Cupid's bow. And the brow bone. And just swirling whatever's left over up into kind of my temple area. That's a really pretty touch because you do see a faint amount of purple in the highlight now. I like it. Okay. The black lip is going to be Kat Von D, which is my favorite black lipstick. And I finally organized my lipsticks so I know exactly where it is. I have two of my all-time favorite formulas in this little old candle. So I know that it's in here. Here it is. And I also have a mini version. Boom. Oh, that's not witches. I thought that was black. Did I throw that one away? Oh, I threw my full size away. That's okay. So we're going in with the mini one. But the point is, I know exactly where it is. I have all the lipsticks organized. They're kind of organized by color and like my favorites. And I've decided that I'm just going to take out the ones I want to use for the week. It's Nola June. You see little Nola? Hey, little Nola. We love you. Sweet girl. You're so pretty, Nola. You sweet. I'm almost done. Okay. Okay. So, Witches from Kat Von D. I love her liquid lipstick formula. Literally like my favorite. Yes. If Nola keeps nosing me. She's like watching me very intensely. Yo, this is about to be a look. I know, Nola. It's almost like I have cotton candy on my eyes. This purple with like this black lip. I'm loving this look. I'm so happy I chose this combination. Thank you. Cupid's bow on point today. Yes. Okay. This is a look. This is a vibe. I'm feeling it. Let me show y'all natural light. And then y'all probably don't even want to see my hair. I'll show you what my hair looks like, and then I'm just gonna do my hair and get dressed and then head to meet up with the boyfriend. I'm loving this look so very much. Like this is cute. For fall, I mean, I just love a black lip. It's been so long since I've worn one, but I'm loving it. Let's take a gander to my living room. Nola, you mad, girl? You mad? I can't even feed you yet. It's only 2. So here I am in natural light. I need to go in some direct sunlight so y'all can see the glitter. Y'all can't really see the glitters in my eyeshadow. I just did. I only used maybe 3 brushes. I will show you them. I only use like 3 brushes. I don't use a whole lot of brushes. I keep it very, very, very simple. But look at that cut crease. Okay, soft cut crease, nothing too intense. Y'all know I like to keep it simple. Honestly, you don't really need that many brushes. Let me show you though. Y'all have seen what the look looks like. So it's gonna be so pretty with the jewelry. I think this is gonna look good with the gold and silver jewelry too. So let me run through the brushes I used. So one of the brushes I used came from the actual palette. It's the first brush I used from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It's just a fluffy like crease brush. So one of my favorites is actually from BH Cosmetics. It's the It's My Ray Ray collaboration, her like number 6 brush. And I also have this one from Alamar Cosmetics that I use for gray color, but it's not as fluffy as the BH one. But you just need like a fluffy crease brush. I know Elf has one that's really good. I just haven't opened mine yet. But that's like one of the main brushes you always see me use is a fluffy crease brush. And then I normally use a lid brush that's flat. I have this one from Alamar Cosmetics. This came in my BoxyCharm, which is why I'm naming these, but my favorite ones are actually dirty that I normally use, but something flat and dense to pack eyeshadow onto your lid. And you can also use it for your lower lash line. And you can also use it if it's dense enough and has like a nice defined edge. You can use it to cut your crease, which is what I use this one for. I use it for all of those things. Flat brush like this. And then the last necessary brush you need is something that's a little bit smaller and a little bit softer. And I like to use this I can use this in my inner corner. I can use this for my lash line. I use this to clean up mistakes. Like I had some mascara that got on my lid, and I just put my lid shadow on this brush and just tapped it over where the black mascara had smudged. And those are like the three main sort of brushes I use whenever I do a makeup look. Just three brushes. I keep it real simple. A crease brush, a lid brush, and then a smaller, more detailed brush that you can use for your inner corner, your lower lash line, to hide the brow bone, to add more intense colors where you just really want it to be concentrated. Like I think I use this for the black. And that's, yeah, I use this for the black just to put that little bit of black in the outer V portion. I usually just stick to three main eye brushes. I don't use a whole lot of eye brushes. So yeah, that's it. Crease brush, a lid brush, and then a small detail brush. That's all I use for my eye looks. My dog. Here's what my hair is looking like. It's still very damp. We're gonna have to do something with her for this shoot. It's very moisturized. Oh, I can't even see it. Here she is. And I use my, oh yeah, I don't think that video ever uploaded, but I'm using pretty much the same products for everything. The first time I did the photo shoot, I had a low ponytail. So today I kind of want to show off my hair texture. So I was thinking 2 high puffs, but my hair isn't dry. So I might have to blow dry it to achieve the style that I want, which I don't really like to do. I just like to keep it simple, y'all. I could do lower ponies, but that won't be as cute, I don't think, if I did them lower. I kind of want to do puffs up here. So let me get to blow drying this hair and styling this hair so I can get dressed and go now that my makeup is done. I really love this way, the way this look came out. If you have other palettes you want me to use, because you know my palette collection, my makeup collection is pretty extensive. Just let me know if there's certain colors you want me to use, certain techniques you want me to try out and show you how I would do them, not following the way that a lot of people on YouTube do them, because I simplify my stuff a lot. Let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Oh my goodness, it makes my teeth look so white. A black lipstick. Bye.